Hey everybody, this is Micah just checking in with another video log. I know it's been a really long time since I've been able to do one of these. I think it's been about 17 weeks or so, but I just wanted to give an update on where I'm at with my contest prep. I have a show coming up in April and it's going to be very exciting because this is the only one that I'm going to do for this year. Just change of plans and really the way that I am feeling at this point in my contest prep. But so just a quick update of where I'm at. So I started my contest prep back in October, so it's been about 17 weeks. I started off at 172.8 pounds. I'm currently around like 153.5 to 154 and a half. I mean, it really just depends on the day of the week. But I did my prep, all the way through until about 10 weeks out. So about 2 weeks ago, and then I decided to go with a coach. But currently, with my macros, I started off in my contest prep at 550 gram carb, about 200 gram protein, and about 65, 70 grams of fat. So I started off really well with where I was at, and then I just consistently dropped down as I was reaching plateaus, upping my cardio, and so I got to a point where I had a friend on my Facebook. He competes, and he kind of referenced one of the coaches that he used, and just his approach. And he knew that I was doing it all by myself, so he made that suggestion. I called him up, and ever since I've been just following his guidelines. But it's been really nice to kind of have that different perspective. Somebody that has experience, over 20 years of experience of competing, and just being able to learn some different ways on how to prep and how to come in and dial it in. That seems to be one of the hardest things, is as you get deeper into a prep, you start second guessing yourself quite a bit, and so it's really nice to have that added support, somebody that knows what they're doing. It's going to be by your side and give you some objective criticism on how you can improve these last weeks that are going to be very difficult. I don't care what people say, no matter what approach you're taking, contest preps aren't easy, and that's kind of the fun of it to me is just being able to have that progress and be able to bring your best when you hit that stage. So I'm going to hit the stage on April 18th. It's the Washington State Emerald City Pro AM. I mean, it's something it's very exciting. It's a I've actually done this show, but they changed the name of it. They changed the organization to the WMBF, and that's totally cool with me. I totally support the promoters of this show. Love them to death. I mean, they definitely really showcase what it means to be promoters, and they love the athletes. So they really take care of us throughout the course of the event. And so the reason why I decided just to do this one show is because, just for personal reasons, I have a different role in my job. I'm a manager. I'm currently want to start a family with my wife, and I definitely want to take the time to put my focus on something that's been one of our goals since being married. And so that's some exciting news. So definitely gonna put more emphasis on family throughout the course of this year and possibly next year, and see where I'm at, and just really enjoy the idea of taking a break and being able to build in that process, because that's the biggest criticism I get too when I step off stage is being able to get bigger and take the time to do that. And when you're a natural athlete, it takes time to do that. So I'm totally willing to do that. Kind of excited to do it. I'm excited to step on stage. I mean, it's by weight classes this time around, so I'll be in the under 165 class, which is very exciting. I've never been on the stage with athletes that are on my same weight class. So we'll see how that turns out. I know there's going to be very stiff competition, but at the end of the day, I don't really care who shows up. I just got to come in as conditioned as possible, bring my best, and I know I'm going to do that with the person that I've been working with, my coach. He's definitely somebody that's really responsive. He knows what he's doing, and I trust his approach. So I just wanted to give that update on where I'm at. My training hasn't really changed. My coach did tell me, he's like 8 weeks out, so starting tomorrow, my cardio is going to change. And I'm pretty excited because I've been doing the stair climber for the past forever, and it's been getting challenging as far as being able to up the ante. And by the end of the week, my legs are just thrashed by the stair climber. So I'm excited to kind of switch it up. So I'll make another video on what that really looks like. He hasn't really told me, and so that kind of scares me a little bit, but it's exciting because he has kind of reassured me that glutes and hammies are going to definitely be destroyed as I do this new cardio routine. My strength training, definitely, lifts haven't been affected. My strength is still there somewhat in most of my lifts. I'm keeping the same routine of 6 days a week of strength training, 3 days a week of working on, 2 days out of the week it's going to be power, and then the other 4 days is a typical bodybuilding split. And it's just been really easy going for me. I work really hard in the gym. I get it out of the way in the mornings, and so it's been really nice to have that. My coach said not to really change anything other than include more incline presses for my chest and more rear delt work. So I've definitely included more of that into the mix. But other than that, nothing's really changed outside of that. And that's the thing, is you don't have to make huge changes throughout a contest prep. It's just about making minor adjustments because you don't want to exhaust all your resources at the beginning or towards the middle, and then you're totally left without anything to do towards the end of it, and then you're at a loss. And so that's, slow and consistent always wins the race. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. And to be honest with you, the stage isn't the end goal. To me, being able to transition off a contest prep is a lot harder than doing the contest prep. May not feel like it right now, but it really is. And so I'll be going through the motions of what that looks like, as I get closer, some thoughts around contest, post-contest nutrition, and what my plans are. But I just wanted to give a quick update. I definitely apologize for not keeping up to date with my video logs on my progression. But I'll be posting some videos of some posing, definitely take some shots of where I'm at with my lifts and everything, so I can post that too. If you have any questions, comments, please don't hesitate to leave them in the comments box. I'll definitely address them. But thank you for all your support. Thank you for watching, and have a good one. Bye-bye.